wanted to be a channel, not for my own curiosity, but to help other people. Like I thought I was so perfect that I didn't need help myself. Using the visual techniques I'd picked up from books like Ask and It Is Given, I imagined a future where I would be a constant source of understanding. Talk about a messiah complex. I tried to live the feeling of how that would be. I saw what Esther was doing and I thought, I'd like to do that. Did it work? I think it did. After all, we do get what we think about most. So what was the problem? I got what I wanted. Outwardly, it didn't appear I got what I set out to intend. I got stuck on the details of what being a channel should look like. I had an inkling that I could do it first of all, so I set myself up in my mind with envisioning a typical workshop. Talk about aiming high, right? The problem was I wasn't going general enough. I was too specific with the pictures I was conjuring in my mind, and we all know what that can lead to. By imagining things that aren't turning up can create a slippery slope of paying attention to the absence of the things I really wanted. To make sense of the journey I'd embarked upon, I felt that once I understood what channeling was, then it would become easier for me to understand how I actually already have achieved what I intended. Turns out the manifestation of what I imagined my place as a channel to be was the simple act of talking with others. The exchange of ideas of what it really means to translate vibration, and a very fluid interaction that leads to more and more expansion. But aren't these things we do naturally every day with each other? So is that what it means to be a channel? To simply be receptive to the ideas that come to you and me? I really think it is. There are some in this world that are better than others at translating vibration, some that make it look effortless, even to the point where it is chronically misunderstood and incorrectly labelled as demonic or psychic fakery. Our history is peppered with examples of effective channelers whom we learn at their moments of least resistance were inspired with ideas that would profoundly affect the way we live and think in our modern world. Every thought can be considered a channel. If you pray to a God, you may swear by that same God that your prayers have been answered. But this is the effect of bringing to yourself the manifestation of events to match your desires. Call it what you will, but I think your channel to your God is wide open, so enjoy it. In a world where all there is a constant stream of well-being, the idea of bad juju or malevolent external entities serving up evil must be a product of our own vibrational interpretation, and a bad one at that, as well as a clinging to the idea that we have to align everyone else to our way of thinking. So recognising that in the quiet moments, the moments of least resistance, of absolute allowing, that is where mine and your superpower resides. You are a channel. You've always been a channel. The only thing getting in the way is the amount of resistance you choose to have. You'll be told that your way of thinking is unnatural, but there is nothing more natural than seeking connectedness with Source and discovering the true, beautiful you.